need to hear what I'm doing. Excuse me? For me, what?
I said, is it because the volume's on my computer, or
I have no idea.
that makes an echo?
I don't know. I just know right now that I sound very low. So we have to figure that out. So. Yeah. Anyhow. No, I can't hear myself at all. How do I sound to you? Do I sound clear?
You sound clear. It's just that there's an echo. That's the only thing.
Okay. Well, it could be because of you having two computers there.
Yeah, but I've only got one on now.
Well, we will go as it go. Just gonna turn down the Sims though, they were a bit loud. Yeah, I'm gonna do building. We really don't need that much sound, it's just music.
And you're recording yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
You're recording?
So yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Now we have to start to cheat.
Okay. Cool.
Testing cheats. True. Then cheats are enabled, then you type in BB move move objects as one word. Well, BB dot move objects.
Yeah.
And then move objects is on, and then you can like pretty much move anything closer to where you want it. So and to do that, you take a hold of the object you want to move and you press Alt, and there you go. So that's how you like move stuff. Since the bathroom is so big, I can actually make it more luxurious. Like, why is it giving me problems now? Well, for some reason, it won't do as I want. Yeah, like, it's like Sims is being a bitch you right now. Which is annoying. What? I said a swear word. Who cares?
No, I was laughing at your thing. I think I'm on a delay now.
Oh. Okay, let's at least put in the dog's food. Oh, poor dog can eat. There we go. Yeah. I think we need more modern doors. Yeah. More, not a door out to nowhere. Sell that one. More modern doors, because at least on the outside. In here it can be more old-fashioned. To match Gren's personality. A lot of brown tones and things like that. Yeah, that's like how his apartment was in the anime. A lot of brown tones, and you know, quite, yeah, very cozy, very dark, like I have done his place. Yeah. So. I just need to fix it up because some of the things disappeared in the move here. But that's okay. That can be fixed. So. Oh, what the heck? Oh. What's that?
Hang on. It's not working. Hang on. Hello. Hang on, it's not working.
What? It's not working.
Hang on. Yes. Okay. Alright, let me see what is going on here. Let me try this. Of course. It's not working. Naturally. Let's do. Is it doing that?
Hmm?
Alright. Let me see. Oh, it won't work. Hang on, I was trying something to see if we could get a special guest here.
Oh, okay.
The way I thought it was going to.
Okay.
So we have to try it a different way because my netbook decided it was going to be a jerk.
Oh, I see.
Alright, let me try and call you. Okay, you're in.
Okay, while we're waiting for them
Hello?
setting up stuff.
Hey! There we
Hi,
go.
Steve!
Hi, Steve!
Hello.
I hear the echo.
Yeah.
We have an old echo going on. Welcome to the stream.
Not sure how to fix that.
Yes, thank you. Twitch really should have. Well, no. I feel like Twitch had a voice chat option if people would abuse it.
Absolutely.
But specifically for this stream, they should have the option.
Absolutely agree. So yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
doing some interior decorating of Gren's quarters here. Because like some of the things disappeared and it's been a little bit mucked up.
Yes, I still have to watch Cowboy Bebop because I know you mentioned
Yes.
the brown tones.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
brown. Like, I don't know what that means, but
Well, his apartment is very brown, very cozy, you know. So he, so that's why I gave him that. Yeah, exactly. Very should do, not over sensory. So,
alright.
so that's why I'm trying to do that to his quarters.
Oh, I'm not a fan of bright colors either, so I can relate.
So, I'm trying to match the different personalities of the show.
Alright.
You know. And since he's a musician, I gave him a recording studio, which got mucked up in the move here, so.
But it's great to have you with us, of course.
Yes, I muted your stream because I was getting a lot of like three-way feedback.
Right.
So-
Yeah.
But I can hear both of you on this call, so.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, yeah, I don't have much sound on the game anyway, so you're not missing anything. Because it's just like, you know, in build, there's just this boring
Yeah,
music
Sims
in it.
music is very elevator kind of music.
Yes.
If I recall correctly.
Yeah, it is. It's like you're stuck in an elevator.
Right. But Steve, just FYI, don't completely mute the stream on the volume because then it won't count if you watch as a viewer.
Oh no, I muted my computer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different.
You know, the stream volume is still there, but I just muted my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I turned down the level as well, so maybe that will help. And now we can
Yeah.
hear each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna have to pronounce your if you want to use your Twitch handle because I don't know the reference.
The reference to
Oh,
what?
have you watched Schitt's Creek?
I've heard of it, but I haven't actually watched it.
Which what?
Oh, one of the characters has a colorful vocabulary, and she used the word calipigian, which is how you pronounce it.
Ah, okay.
Like what show you said?
It's called Schitt's Creek.
No, I never heard of it.
SCHITTN.
Right. Is that
It's on
It's
Netflix.
Catherine O'Hara, isn't it?
Yeah, she's the one that's calipigian.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it means having nicely thick buttocks.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a big juicy buttocks, huh?
I figured the image of like a cucumber having a nice butt was kind of funny. So,
Yeah, why not?
It reminds me a little of Pickle Rick, but
Oh,
that's
I
where
have
my
not-
references go.
oh yeah, I've not watched Rick and Morty.
you should.
All right, that's on Hulu.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely give that a look. It's
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a little bit
My sister
weird.
likes it, my older one.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's a little bit weird, but it's fun.
Yeah. Very, very kooky.
Yeah.
Ridiculous sometimes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I follow another Twitch streamer, and whenever he pronounces my name, he says it wrong. I've corrected him, and he timed me out for it. And I was like, okay. For like a minute, but. I know you have so much power as a streamer. I don't know how long you can ban someone for. I don't think it's forever, but I think it's about. Yeah. I'm gonna Google that. Hold on.
You can be banned? What are we talking about now? What am I missing here?
Well, I guess like if you're a streamer and somebody does something that you don't want them to do, like in your chat or.
Yeah, of course I can ban them.
Yeah.
30 days, so a month.
How much?
Ah.
Wow.
But if you ban them, they can still watch your stream. They just can't talk in the chat.
Okay,
You
I
have
see.
to have those views.
That's alright. Well, that's alright. 'Cause we don't
I think-
tolerate things like abuse here.
No, abuse is actually off limits. Homophobia is off limits. Like all kind of like hate is off limits.
I would hope homophobia.
Of course.
I would hope.
Absolutely.
Because-
Homophobia, transphobia, racism, you name it.
It's all off
Orly and I
limits.
went to Pride together, so.
Yeah, I went. Yeah,
And you
no.
met my mom.
Yes, and I met your mom and your sister. One of your sisters.
Probably my
yeah.
older one.
Okay.
So no,
she's
no,
gay
no,
too.
no,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no hate whatsoever.
And then we had nice barbecue under that bull testicle.
Yes,
That was the last time we were all together.
yes.
Yep.
That
And your
was a
burger got stabbed.
fancy
Yes,
wood carving there.
Teddy's burger got stabbed. There was a knife in it.
That's
I know. I took a photo of that.
the psycho burger.
Psycho bear. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Everyone. The rest of you had like a normal like thing in it, like to keep it together. I had a whole knife. Like, did the chef have anything against me?
Only in New York.
Yeah.
So yeah.
New York is something.
Yes, I love New York.
Well, thank you, of course, for joining us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
No problem. This is a very unconventional way of doing things. Whatever.
Yeah, but why do you have to be conventional? Why can't you just do go with the
We
flow?
don't have to be conventional. It's better when we don't.
Exactly. We can do whatever we want as long as we don't hurt anyone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I feel.
Agreed.
So, yeah.
Are you looking forward to the holidays? They're coming up in a month. I mean, a month. In 5 days.
Really? What holiday are you celebrating?
What? Yeah.
6 more days of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm not super big on the holiday.
No, I'm not. But oh well.
I'm kind of usually holidayed out after Halloween. But I do have family that I visit, so I'll be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but my birthday is around this time, so that's fine.
Yay!
that's
Birthday!
right, ripe old age of Mama.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
On the 28th, in a week.
Goodness.
Oh
I mean,
yes.
not a week, in 11 days. Wait a minute, yes. I don't know how to do math.
Well, neither do I, so don't feel bad.
You're in good company then. None of us know how to math.
No, I don't even know how to compute sometimes.
Know that
Yeah, I originally majored in English, and there's like no math in that at all.
Beautiful.
And in even occupational therapy, there's really no math.
Well, that's a plus.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would not do well.
No, me neither. So don't feel bad.
That's okay.
Yeah, but because I had that other degree, I got a lot of transfer credits, which was really nice. I didn't have to take a lot of classes, which made it. Yes, it was very
Big help.
no English, no English, no communications,
Mm.
no general psychology.
Oh,
It was
wow.
nice.
Goodness.
Yeah, I think I took like 14 English classes when I was majoring in it. So
Mhm.
I was like, if I have to take English, I'll quit.
Oh, no.
Because it was apparently like a 4-hour class.
Oh goodness.
I don't know how long I could sit through that. Although I had longer classes, but
What?
But
yeah,
it's
one
like
I think
4
was
hours and one
5
sit.
hours, 6 hours. It was
At
very
once,
long.
or do you get to spread that out?
Well, they gave us a break every hour, but yeah,
But it's
it
a
was all at
one
once.
shot.
It's all in one sitting. Oh lord.
I know it was terrible,
You had classes as
but
long
I
as-
graduated.
Yikes. You had classes as long as these streamed.
And the worst is when we went remote and everything was on Zoom. That was terrible.
Oh.
I can sit and watch people stream for hours. I can't sit in front of a screen doing classwork for hours. It takes a lot of. It's like it's the hard, and then it's tiring sitting in front of a computer for that long.
Yeah, it is.
You wouldn't think. Just sitting in one. Well, sitting in one place isn't good either, but yeah.
It's like when you work in a desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I do currently.
Yeah, same.
I have to. You have to get up.
You have to. You really do.
Yeah.
At least at some point.
Yep.
I mean, I'm lucky the way the office where I'm currently working is shaped. There are some times when I have to bring things to people and they're down the other end of the hall, so I get a little bit of time to, get up and walk around.
Get your exercise in.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
I like that piano rug under the piano.
Rug under the piano, Teddy.
It's a piano.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the piano by the bar?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mod.
Oh, that's a mod. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Someone made a runner that's like a piano.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I have a clock that's like a vinyl.
Nice. Yes, I know the yeah, the one that's the record too. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I have furniture who looks like that too, like that, but they're all mods.
Yeah.
Because, like, EA making cool stuff like that?
Please,
Yeah.
GameStop.
Ah.
No. When you first got this game, I remember I watched you playing it, and you just had to do everything from scratch, like ground up stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like even character building, the early
Yeah.
versions of some of your first characters were
Yeah.
just like it's like they're nice, but there's got to be more to it than this. And then you found mods, and that just opened up the door to
Oh, that was a whole new world! That was opening up when I discovered mods.
Yup.
Now I can't play the game without them.
No.
That will never happen.
It's more fun that way. It's like when you're playing Grand Theft Auto. It's much more fun to use cheats.
Yeah. But isn't that very
Like the invincibility cheat, because the cops will kill you.
Oh yeah, you will die in Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah.
My favorite is in GTA 5 you can like use a flying mod.
Oh.
Oh no, yeah you can. Or can you? No, you can jump out of a helicopter. When you turn on the invincibility mod, you can like fall from like 7,000 feet and just be fine.
Wow.
Oh Lord.
Generally, that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Uh, yes.
We've watched GTA streams.
Oh yeah.
There's a few streamers on Twitch that do some awesome GTA stuff.
Yeah.
The one that I frequently watch, Barbariskin, he's a variety streamer.
Mhm.
So he does a little bit of everything.
Nice.
So that's nice, yes.
Well, it's kind of like what Teddy does a little bit of different things.
Yeah, I play different
Yeah.
games.
I mean, some people make it work with just playing one game, but like I feel like then they have to put up an act to be interested. Because like playing the same game all the time.
The thing is, like, I have my favorites, of course, like everyone else at games, but also I like to have variety. Otherwise, I get bored.
Yeah.
So. Well, I made that.
This looks like a very rich house.
It is.
Oh yeah, all her Sims are filthy rich.
Absolutely.
The motherlode cheat.
Yep.
Oh yeah, MCC Command Center, you can give them 10 millions just like that.
And the thing
I
is,
wish that could happen in real life.
Oh, me too.
That would be so nice, just randomly have $10 million.
Oh, that would be so lovely. That would have solved a lot of problems in my case. So yeah, so that would be very, very lovely.
It would pay off my loan.
there you go.
I have a lot of student loans.
Uh,
I pay them off periodically. It's nice when there's no interest at the moment, so that's very nice.
That's a really
yeah, but that's because of COVID, which is good.
yeah.
But I think it's gonna come back like to normal in February.
Ugh,
Sorry.
sorry about that.
There's nothing I can do about it. And I am not a government worker, so I can't even. I really can't do anything about it. Oh well.
Oh well.
Hopefully, once
My,
you get your job, that will not be such a hard thing.
At least I didn't go for nursing. I probably would have a lot more in student loans.
Oh no.
I can't do blood, so
Oh.
yeah, no thanks. I know they have to take blood from people, and I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to do that.
I work within the medical field, and I had to do that once because, like, that was part of my education. I never shaked so much in my hands were shaking and sweating, and I was like, oh, this is gonna end up, like, badly, but I managed to do it, but never again. Mm-mm. But I work in the psychiatry field, so I don't have to bother so much with blood work anymore.
I could probably, like, if I didn't have to take blood as a nurse, I probably wouldn't be able to have that job. But I could figure out how to do a vaccine, because they do it through the muscle and not the vein.
Yeah, but that's the same with giving insulin. You just, like, you know, you don't do it in the muscle. You just, like, stick it in somewhere where there's a lot of skin and a lot of fat. And the insulin needle is very small, so it won't really hurt. It's just to get it under the skin, really. So yeah, I give an insulin. So those kind of injections I have no problem with. So yeah. So,
Oh yeah, the nurses also have to do IV lines as well. I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
yeah, they have to do that also.
That would freak me out.
Yeah.
It would not be cute.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I would probably get freaked out about that too.
spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I know all the things that they do.
That's true.
Yep.
So,
But
yeah.
are you doing well now? Are you doing okay, better?
Uh,
Good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I have an aneurysm in my brain though, so that's kind of scary.
Oh,
But
no.
they're not.
Oh no!
My neurosurgeon is not worried about it, so I'm not worried.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to go for an image sometime next year, but he was like, just whenever you feel like it. I'm like, "All right, well, don't worry." If
Okay.
you're not worried, then I am not worried.
Well, at least that's a
Yeah.
good sign if he's not worried.
Yeah.
It was caused by my brain bleeding that one time,
Hmm.
and then Doc visited me. How
And I
nice!
visited you.
Yeah, that's why we love him so
I have no
much.
recollection of that happening, but
But you have a photo to prove
I
it,
can-
so.
I do have a picture. And then people were reblogging that picture and saying that it was David and Kyo in the hospital. I was like, what? No, that's me.
Oh, hi, Kyo!
Oh, hi, Joe.
I didn't know I was talking to Kyo. Damn, your English gotten really good.
Like problems with his ears, but
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that when he had to have the nose camera? Did you ever read the translated thing where he talked about having a camera put up his nose and like?
no.
Yeah. I'm sure there was
Let's-
a nose camera somewhere. I will find it.
Because I know he's had a few ruptured eardrums, which I can't imagine being very pleasant.
Oh, no.
That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Yeah, just imagine.
So,
Thanks.
you know, like a really bad ear infection, how that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that like 10 times.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That hurts just thinking about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, poor Kyo hasn't had it easy.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't believe I'm actually speaking to Kyo today. No, I'm just kidding.
Is this the same show that you have to tell him about the one you saw in Sweden?
Oh yeah, I actually saw his double gang at the bus stop one morning when I was going home from work.
Mm-hmm.
Guy who looked just like Kyo
He looked just like Kyo,
in Sweden.
but he was talking Swedish, so I know it was not.
It's interesting.
But I
When
so
we were in the concert in December,
Yeah.
there was a guy who was dressed as Kyo from the Obscure
I took
music
a picture
video.
of them. I have a picture of them. I put it on my
Yes.
Instagram.
His cut up pantyhose on his face.
Yeah, it was
Ooh.
brilliant.
ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure I've shown you that one.
You probably has, but you show me so many things. Like
know,
I can't
that's
remember
true.
everything you show
I
me.
can show you again.
I think you have to.
I will. Yes.
I have Alzheimer's sometimes. I feel.
Yes. Definitely. I'll put it in Viber.
I feel like everyone's first Dear Grace song was Obscure, but mine was Saku.
Really? Mine
Yes,
was Cage.
which I know how to play that. That was one of the first songs I learned how to play on bass.
Nice.
My first is
And
Ain't
I was
Afraid
like,
to
there's a
Die.
bass solo in this song.
What was it?
Ain't Afraid to Die.
Ain't Afraid to Die was her first.
I love that song.
Wait, I have that single has been like out of print forever.
Mhm.
It's really hard to find. Yeah, I mean maybe not. You got it in Japan?
Uh-huh.
No. I got Macabre in Japan.
I got like half of their back catalog in Japan because at the time that I first went, I wasn't really buying things online,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
so I basically just had whatever had gotten released here since I don't know, what was it, like right after like the Family Values tour, like anything that came out at that point, like Withering to Death and beyond that, and just whatever little stuff I had bought at concerts or whatever.
Mhm.
Maybe one or two things in New York, but then when I went to Japan the first time, I walked into a Tower Records.
Oh, it's that time when you like bought you.
I bought about $400 worth of like J-Rock. 99% of that was Diron Gray's entire back catalog.
I can't remember what record store I went to, but I was like, oh my god, they have Macam here. And they had other Doom Gray CDs, but I already had them.
Tower Records and Book Off are the best places to go
Yeah.
in Japan.
But yeah.
Book Off in New York and Kinokuniya in New York. Like, those are amazing places to go for that sort of thing.
I will have to go, because I'm right next to New York.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, especially Book Off.
Yeah, I love Book Off.
Stuff there too.
So I'm looking at, Ain't Afraid to Die is now available. It was hard to find online now, but it's $30. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend $30. But I already have it, actually.
Right,
because, actually, the band sent it to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, well, this is fun. And it's,
That
hold on, I'm
was
going to go find it.
that was so
It was,
sweet.
it was like one of those, CDs that they send to, like the record company
Oh, like a
Mm.
promotional
for
thing?
approval.
Wow.
Yeah, I have it somewhere, and I was like, that's cool. And then I have,
Lucky you.
I have all of the, let's see, volumes 1 and 2 of the Abe Clock August tour.
Nice.
That's on both DVD and Blu-ray, and it's also, like a sample. Sample not for sale, it says, yeah.
Wow.
It was very nice of them.
It was.
Mm-hmm. That
They
was
are
just
very generous.
Totally.
very sweet
Very,
people.
I know. When I was in December,
Hey, kitty.
I had just regular tickets to the show, and I was like, all right, because I don't want to spend that much money on
Yeah,
VIP.
no, it's ridiculously like pricey to get VIP. I can't.
And then Nora contacted me, and she was like, I'm upgrading your tickets to VIP, and I was like, ooh.
Because
thank
that
you.
is lovely.
And that is how I got. That's how I got that picture of with me and Dai and Shinya.
Oh.
Yeah, Nora's
Yeah.
their translator.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. She's lovely.
They are so sweet, these people.
She is. I think she's German.
Is she?
I think so. Her name. I can't remember what her last name was.
Oh, look
What
at
was it?
that. That's
Something
awesome.
with an S.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Um,
That's Radio K
She's-
on Instagram.
Yeah, but I don't have Instagram anymore.
I know, but for anybody listening,
So I lost it because I was one of those unfortunate who lost it lately because people been hacking Instagram left, right, and center.
free on Instagram.
Yeah. So I'm not getting any Instagram anytime
actually, I
soon.
feel like Nora may be married to a German. I can't remember her last name, but
Oh.
she was on LinkedIn actually. But
Oh, okay. But is she Japanese?
I think she's like Pacific Islander. She looks Filipino.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Nora. Oh, okay. Shazlin. Her last name is Shazlin. Shazlin. Let's see. Shazlin. Name origin. Oh, Arabic. So she's Arabic? Maybe she's not. I think Shazlin always sounded German to me.
Right.
Whatever she is, she's really nice.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Shout out
Yeah.
to Nora. Nora shout
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Nora.
I'm like so envious of her. That she
Same.
gets to.
Who isn't?
And then for the DVD that I'm in, Ajikoragis, whatever DVD,
Mm?
that I refuse to watch because I hate the sound of my own voice.
Aww.
Oh my god, I think it's like, I love that video with
I
you
also
in
had the
it.
Afro Hair, and that was not cute.
Oh no, I love, you're so cute in that.
The two Japanese women, Natsuko and Reina, came to visit. I mean, to interview at my house,
Oh.
and they brought a cake, a matcha cake in the shape of bamboo, because they were like, oh, for the cover of Doomspiro Sparrow, and it's a Japanese custom to give a gift to someone that you're visiting.
Right.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
And
so
it was
sweet of them.
And then I was talking to them about like the real names of the members, because I know like they have never said it. I know Shinya's real name is Shinya.
Yeah.
And Koru's real name is Koru, and I think that's it. And then I was like, this is a hotly debated thing online. Like, is Dai's name really Daisuke? And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, okay.
That's okay.
I don't know what his real name is, but if he doesn't want to say it,
And we let him have it like it is.
but because I was like, I don't really think it's Daisuke, but that is, I'm sure you've seen it spread online. And,
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it is, and I'm gonna just leave that to them. That's
You know, if he doesn't want to tell the whole world his real name, let him, like, you know,
just die to the world, and
that's it, you know.
yeah, and Kyo is never going to reveal his real name to anyone.
No.
I'm pretty sure, because he said in interviews that he hates it. So
Oh.
I think in every band he's been in, he has not used his real
no.
name.
Many J rockers don't.
Yeah, because they want, like, it's also isn't it also because they want to keep, like, some grade of anonymity too, like, you know, privacy?
Exactly. Well, it's like look at it's like drag artists are
Mm.
in a similar vein.
Yeah.
You know, their quote unquote persona or
Yeah.
or just stage name. It's like a stage name.
Yeah.
And that's totally okay.
Yeah, but, like, look at actors. Not all of them uses their real name.
True.
So.
That is true.
Now, you were an actor. Did you use your actual name?
I do use my actual name. Yeah. I was in a movie called Awake, and they misspelled my name in the credits with a PH instead of a V. And I'm like, whatever. I'm getting paid for it anyway. Yeah, no, but I use my real name. I know some people I know actually my age used stage names.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Now, would you go back to acting at any point, do you think?
Probably not. No. I think that's behind me.
Yeah, but at least you had your try on it.
Yep. It never comes up in conversation. When I like mention it like in passing, they're like, "Wait, you were an actor?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I never mentioned it."
Oh, gee.
Well,
Yeah, it was my senior year of college at Caldwell University, and I was like talking about something that I was in. And they're like, "Wait, you were?" No, I said like I've gone to Dubai, and they were like, "Oh, really? For what?" And I was like, "Oh, for a movie." And they're like, "Wait, you were an actor?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I never mentioned it." And then everyone's like, if I were an actor, I would just mention it all the time. And I was like, no, I don't think you would. It's like, I don't do it anymore.
no, but look at, like, what was it? In Star Wars, the guy who played, what's his name? Oh my god. The kid.
Anakin?
Yeah, like the grown-up Anakin. He stopped and became a farmer, didn't he?
Something like that. Yeah, Hayden Christensen.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I worked with him on Awake, that movie I was just mentioning.
yeah.
He was in that. I have never watched Star Wars ever in my life, but I know that Hayden Christensen was Darth Vader.
There you go.
Yeah,
Anakin
Well,
Skywalker.
and-
Yes, grew up to be Darth Vader.
yeah. But he,
Yeah.
he became like a farmer or whatever. He stopped acting too.
I know that Mark Hamill was in Star Wars.
Mark Hamill was in
Mhm.
Star Wars.
He was Luke, I think.
Yes,
Yeah, he is.
Skywalker.
Oh, look at that.
See, no more than you think.
I know R2D2 and C3PO.
Mhm.
You know the good stuff.
Well, there you go.
And the Ewoks
The Ewoks.
Oh, these are cute.
and Chewbacca.
And Chewbacca, the Wookiee.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. See, you know a whole bunch of stuff.
Do we have anyone else watching, by the way?
But
What's that, Teddy?
I've just never seen it.
No, I'm just wondering if anyone else is watching.
So far it's just 3 people, which is probably us.
Okay, but if anyone comes, welcome, welcome, or has come.
Indeed.
But I don't think I count.
Oh.
So if there is a third one, welcome.
Hello, hello. Feel free
Um,
to have a...
like you feel free, like to like you know, if you have anything to say, just like type away in the chat. And you know, welcome to the stream. Right now I'm doing interior decoration on a house that I'm building. Like, as you can see, it's very much undone. Probably do some other games a little bit later. Maybe try Minecraft for the first time. So yeah.
Now, Steve, is sci-fi not necessarily your thing?
I guess I never really grew up with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Star Wars
And I never
specifically,
really-
or sci-fi in general?
Just sci-fi in general.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do your cinematic tastes lie?
I don't really watch movies all that much, which is very strange to everyone because they're like, "You were an actor," and I was like,
And
"Yeah."
like, if you don't feel like watching movies, that's okay, I think.
I think what was I can't even remember what the last movie I watched. Oh, I was house sitting for my Aunt Linda for Thanksgiving weekend, and Alfredo and I, my fiance, we watched all the Lord of the Rings movies.
Nice.
Oh, that's good movies to watch.
Fantasy.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome stuff. Definitely.
Those movies are so good. I tried to get into the books, but they just read like a history textbook, and I'm like, no, not for me.
I have actually read the books when I was a teen, and yeah, I thought they were good, but we're all different. So yeah.
But yeah, those films are definitely amazing.
Yeah, but the films are good.
It made me want to go to I think they were filmed in New Zealand.
New Zealand, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see New Zealand.
Apparently, it's really beautiful.
Mhm.
My late grandfather had been in the Navy, and he was in during World War II, and he was actually in the area of Australia, New Zealand,
Oh, lucky him.
island nations out in that region. So I've always had a sort of get to, go there.
I guess I haven't really traveled much, but there's time.
Yeah. You just on the ripe age of 27.
The ripe old age of 26 for now.
26.
For 9 more days.
So yeah. So
11.
you have
I
time.
can't do math.
Yeah. See, I told you, I can't even.
Me neither, to save my
Wait
life.
a minute. No, I can't do math either. It's 9. You were right the whole time. If it were 11, it would be the 30th.
That's right, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone out there in the cyberverse comes and watches our stream and wants to help us do math, please.
Yes, please. Like, help.
Please, we need help.
Yeah.
Help, I need somebody. Help. Oh.
Heavens.
Oh, I'm having a laughing fit here. Okay, I think his quarters are pretty much done now.
Okay.
We made a little bit of tweaking later, but
Right.
that can be fixed later. It's not like super urgent. He even has his own discotheque bar, this one.
Beautiful.
Well, he does work at the Blue Crow as a
Does work at
saxophonist.
Pro. Yes, he does.
Yeah. So of course he needs to have his own little like music bar, dance room, whatever,
Beautiful.
by his studio and living room.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the family photo of the ding dongs that lives together.
Oh yeah, the family photo.
Mhm.
Love it, love it, love it.
So here we have Julia.
Yes, Julia has been made.
Julia has been made, and then we have Spike. This is Spike. Oh, I can put on his underwear. I did. I hand painted his underwear.
Yes.
We have Gren.
Yes.
And Gren is holding the dog Ein. It's a corgi. Then we have Jet. And we have Faye. And then we have Ed. Or Edward. They're like little hacker with her bed hair.
Corgis are one of my favorite dogs ever.
Well,
I love them. I've just never had one.
Oh.
here he is. Little Ein.
Someone else is on the stream.
Oh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm right now building the Cowboy Bebop homestead here. More luxury house. Because they.
I know neither of you are on Tumblr currently, but I just advertise this stream on there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. Well, I still have my Tumblr. It's just that it's not active.
Same.
Yeah.
I haven't been logged in for a couple of years. I think.
I think the last thing that I put up there were pictures from the first time I was at DragCon. I think that might be the last thing I put on my
So yeah.
and that was in 2018.
So currently, right now, this is the Bebops for the ones who in the chat, who watching the stream was not talking. So yeah, I made some of the characters from Bebop and moved them into this house together that I'm currently trying to decorate their quarters after their personalities and what I have seen in the anime. And I made Gren's quarters very cozy, brownish, like he has, and of course very music inspired since he is a saxophonist and there is a piano in his house. So I put in a piano. And he has a lot of books, so I put in books and so yeah. So I made his I tried to make it as cozy and comfortable as possible.
I think it's coming out pretty authentically.
Yeah. Well, I know his apartment doesn't look like this, but you know, I think
No,
this suits his personality.
That's right, and this is the Rich Sims version.
This is the rich Sims version. They're
This
filthy
is
rich
great.
now.
And to explain to our friend the Calpigian cucumber and anyone else who may not be familiar with Bebop is that largely the primary characters pretty much have no money.
They never have money, never have proper food.
That's part of what they're doing is that they're bounty hunters.
Yes.
And they're out trying to catch these criminals and turn them in to get the reward money.
So, Spike, Jet, Faye, and Ed work together as a group of bounty hunters to, you know, make money and
That's right.
and yeah,
Otherwise,
to
they're
get by.
Right. Well, part of some of the running jokes are things like, what's for dinner tonight? Bell peppers and beef.
Yeah.
Except all it is the peppers because they can never afford the meat.
Yeah, but it was like in was it the one with the magic mushrooms? They get to eat mushrooms for weeks
Yeah,
and weeks
mushroom
on end.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. You know, it's a good day when you can actually like go afford to like go out and get a meal.
Yeah. And I can't believe that Spike actually forgot he had a lobster and it
Yeah.
evolved into a living thing.
Well, yeah. The alien spooky mutation creature
Yeah.
episode.
If you see a stranger, follow him.
That's right. That is my favorite line from that episode. They have these sort of voiceovers of the characters in that one episode,
Yeah.
and they all give you a lesson. You know, and as crazy and wonderful as she is,
If you see a stranger, follow him.
that's what her lesson is. If you see a stranger, follow him.
That child. That child.
She's wonderful.
Yes, she is.
You wanna talk about people using stage names? Edward
Oh.
gave herself a name.
Yes.
And her full name is Edward Wong Hao Pepelu Tivruski IV.
Yeah. That's a name.
Her full name.
That is a name.
It is a name.
So yeah, so she has like, but it's like Gren. I never remember his full name, but he has the longest name too.
Gren does have a long name as well, but his is, I guess, his actual name. It's Grencia Mars Elijah Guo Ekner.
Yeah. Like that's a name too.
That is also a name. Yeah.
So I mean, both Gren and Ed can talk about having long names.
Exactly.
And then we have Julia, who has no last name as we know
She has
of.
no last name. Yeah. There is no last name given to her in the series.
No.
But here in the Sims world, she gets to be married to the love of her life, which is Spike.
Yeah.
So she has his last name.
So now she has a last name.
Yes.
And then Faye has Faye Valentine
Faye Valentine.
and Jet is Jet Black.
Jet Black.
And Ein is just Ein. Our little corgi.
But in The Sims, you have to give him a last name, which is weird to me.
Yeah, I know. But that's Sims for you.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's very weird.
It's
with
very
Sims.
weird.
Yeah.
And,
So yeah. So let's try and make face room. I made her closet sort of yellowish since yellow seems to be her signature color.
yes, she wears that yellow outfit.
Yeah.
Pretty much the majority.
Now right now she's in her night outfit actually. She's in her pajamas.
So many of your Sims enjoy lounging around in their pajamas.
Oh yes, they do that a lot.
I mean, that's what I was doing today.
Well, I can't say I haven't done that.
It's a Sunday. What else are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I've been lounging in my pajamas all weekend.
That's true.
So, yeah, no, I can't complain.
Cowboy Bebop is on Hulu, so that's something that I can watch.
Well, there you go.
But it's strange because I'm looking at like there's 26 episodes apparently.
Correct.
Yes.
There is also a movie. I don't know if they have the movie on Hulu, but there is a full-length film as well.
Mhm.
Some of the episodes are subbed, and then some of them are dubbed, which is strange.
That is unusual.
That is unusual. Yes.
Have it all one way or the other.
Mhm.
Well, if the English dub is fine, then I'll watch.
The English dub, I love.
And that's
Because
saying something because she is very much a watch it in subbed format kind of person.
Yeah, I prefer original languages, but not in this case.
The originals are wonderful also, but it is actually a really, really good dub.
Because some dubs are just not good.
Yeah.
No, Gren's. I love Gren's voice in the dub.
Gren has a wonderful.
Oh yes,
He only appears in 2 episodes.
yes.
But he's a minor character with a rather, I think, substantial impact
Yes,
and which is why he's included here. He does have a really cool voice.
he does, and he has like the saddest backstory ever.
Yeah, it's kind of tragic,
Yeah,
but he is a great character.
yes, I love his character.
He is definitely certainly my favorite, and yours as well, Teddy.
Yeah,
Favorite secondary character.
absolutely.
So definitely, yeah, definitely give it a watch.
Absolutely.
It was Cowboy Bebop. Interestingly enough, was actually the first. Believe if I have heard this right, it was the first anime to be shown on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim.
Hmm.
I believe that. There was a lot of anime shown on Adult Swim. I remember watching Bleach on Adult Swim.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've caught so many anime between Adult Swim and Toonami.
Oh, not good. I think
Toonami.
Death Note.
Death Note.
Death
was,
Note.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist as well,
Yep.
Mhm.
but not Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is the better show. But
Is it?
I think
Okay.
it just goes more in depth. So Rurouni Kenshin, I think, was on Adult Swim.
Kenshin, yeah.
Oh.
Blood Plus as well,
Was it Blood
and of
Plus?
course Die Hack.
Was it Blood Plus or was it Blood Plus where was it Hyde had a song or Lark had a song on Blood Plus?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Hyde.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It wasn't anything new. I think it was something that
Mm.
was maybe off an album or something. But I can't remember what song it was. But I want to say that's the one.
Yeah, I think so. And of course, the Dot Hack series was on Adult Swim at 5 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to stay up all night on Saturday nights watching Toonami because they played nothing but anime. And I would see, I think that Dot Hack and then later Inuyasha was, I think, off at like between 5 and 6 or something. They would have like Inuyasha.
I never got into Inuyasha. I tried so many times.
Oh, I really enjoyed it.
My fiance really likes it, but I just can't get into it. But
Resonates with everybody.
No.
I really like Gurren Lagann. That was a really good one I mentioned yesterday.
Yes, I made note of that. Let's check that one out.
So what was that song? Let's see.
Let's open up. Oh, wait a minute.
Season's Call, I think it was.
Okay.
Oh, I love Season's
Was
Call.
I think it was the second opening.
Okay, nice. That's a great song.
And then yeah, let's do it. And then Child Prey was the opening to Baki the Grappler, which is an anime that I've never seen, but I know that.
I don't know.
Do you agree?
I know that I don't know if it was, I think it must have been just in Japan and not here because I looked here and I didn't see it, but I want to say that I heard that Hageshi-sa was on a soundtrack.
In Saw, yeah.
What is it?
I think Saw 3 it was.
No, it was 7.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah.
You know, I looked too, and it's just not in this country, but maybe in Japan.
It could be on the Japanese.
It makes
version.
sense.
But don't forget, if you like X Japan, they did the ending song for Saw 4, which was called IV.
I have never listened to X Japan.
Really? Give them a listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know they were performing in Madison Square Garden a couple years ago, and my mom just happened to be in the city, and she was like, there are so many people at Madison Square Garden right now. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, some Japanese band is playing, but it's not Duran Gray. And I was like, oh. And I was like, oh, it's X Japan. They are very popular.
Yes. So so many Japanese bands will cite X as their influence.
Mhm.
So many.
Yeah. I know, I don't remember who it was specifically of the chorus of Darren Gray, but I know that Korn is a big influence for them as well, and I can definitely hear that
Yeah.
in their song. Then Nine Inch Nails also I can hear a little bit.
Yes, absolutely. Love Nine Inch
Oh.
Nails. It's great. Korn had nice things to say
Oh.
about Darren Gray when they did Family Guy.
Look at that.
You
When
never
Die
heard
Was
that
a
video?
Lobster.
Yes, when Die was
No,
a lobster.
Die Being a Lobster.
You remember Guy being a lobster? No, there's actually a Family Values concert.
Yeah, but come on, he's the cutest lobster.
Yeah, there's a concert video from that was done from that tour,
Mhm.
and that was actually, God, I think that was the first thing I ever bought in New York City.
Mm.
I think I went to Tower or Virgin. I think it was Virgin when Virgin was still there. Virgin Records had a store
Mhm.
there. That was the first thing I ever bought. Yeah, it's a DVD, and it has some of the live
No.
stuff that they did on stage. It has some like behind the scenes, like some backstage stuff, things like that. Yeah, but they had Jonathan Davis. Like I guess he would like do little intros for like the different bands, or like I forget if it was just him or other members of Korn as well. And there's interview footage. That's the one that has the interview footage. There's Kaoru Toshiya. I think it's Kaoru and Toshiya in one section, and then I think it's Kyo, or maybe Kyo's with them. I forget, but I think it's those three that are talking, and they speak in Japanese, but it's subbed. But yeah, but then when Jonathan Davis did the intro, he was saying, they're like this, powerful band, and he was kind of amazed at, how people will go to their shows and sing back to them, their lyrics. He's like, it's all in Japanese. I don't know how they know. They must put it up phonetically or something online.
Oh no, we listen.
Mhm.
You were there in 2015 for the Never Free from the Awakening tour, right?
The only one I didn't go to since they came here in 2007 was the 2008 one that they did at Webster Hall. I think it's at Webster Hall. Because that was the one I didn't find out about it in time to get tickets. But yeah, I've been to all. I don't remember names of things, but I'm pretty sure I've been to every other one since then.
They played.
Which one was that?
That was the one in. Oh God, I'm pretty sure I actually saw you online there.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, which thing era? What did they do? Like, it wasn't the one where Kyo had the skeletal face where he did the. That would
No,
be
that
the
was.
Spero era where he did Lost Beelzebub with the camera. Like, so which one was
Yes,
that?
they that the Google tour.
Right.
That was great.
That was great. Which one of was the one that you're talking about?
It was in 2015.
Okay. What album?
Arcade.
Arcade. Okay.
But I remember that they played the final, and this was Alfredo's actual first concert in general, and it's a good first concert to go to.
First concert. Let me see. I must have it up somewhere.
So he was like, I was like, I'm gonna sing this whole show, and he was like, I don't know how you know all these lyrics, and I was like, I was sitting in the back, so I got to see the track list from the sound people.
Right. Nice.
I think it was in Gramercy Theater like last time.
Okay. Yeah, I've been to Gramercy a couple of times, so I'm sure I've been to that one.
And I remember I was really hoping that they were gonna play Behind a Vacant Image, and that was the first song that they played.
Nice.
But yeah, Alfredo was like, I don't know how you know all these lyrics. And I was looking at the track list, and I was like, okay, the final. And I was like, Alfredo, when the final comes on, and I will tell you, everyone is going to sing the chorus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We do.
Everyone sings that chorus.
Yep. That one in Takeshi song, everybody sings.
Yes, when Dive Like Hell and Destroy, we always say that too.
Yep.
And, in, Merciless Cult, when he goes, like, his that really high note, we sing that too.
Yep. That's soft.
They played that. Yes.
I'm sorry I'm not saying very much, but I can't say much right now because I've never been to a Dion Gray concert. I'm so jealous.
We'll get you there.
I want to go see them in Japan.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's done that. I'm jealous of that.
Mhm.
I've seen concerts in Japan, but
Not in a concert in Japan. I did go to Mount Fuji though,
yeah,
so that was fun. It was such a long bus ride though from Tokyo.
Really? You thought it was long?
I think everything is long.
Oh, okay.
Anything longer than a 20-minute drive is long.
Oh, okay. Because I took the bullet train from Tokyo to Kyoto.
I would love to go to Kyoto.
You know, ride, but yeah, you might need to consider. I don't know. I don't mind it because it's something new and interesting. You know, like I hadn't been there before, so like I was just.
Yeah, I did enjoy going up Mount Fuji. I have a volcanic rock from that.
Oh wow.
From Mount.
That I cannot
In my-
say I did, but I took a lot of pictures. Yeah, we went to the observation center first, and then we went halfway up. And then we were at one of the little stop areas, souvenir shops, that sort of thing. We took the cable car. There's a cable car that goes across. We got to see like there was a hot spring somewhere in that area.
Mm.
But I don't remember specifically the name of the area, but yeah, so we got to see little bits and bobs. But yeah, we went about halfway up. But it's really pretty.
It is really nice. Whenever I went to a restaurant, I went with my dad, and obviously they can tell that we are not Japanese, and people can tell when you're an American in general.
Yeah.
And they were always asking me if I wanted a fork, and I'm like, no, I know how to use chopsticks. But
Yep.
it was nice to accommodate.
Yeah.
But I know how to use chopsticks.
I agree. Yeah.
And I learned some phrases before going to Japan, so I wasn't like completely out of the loop.
Yeah.
It was usually like, "Hey, go wa karimasu ka? Do you understand English?"
Right.
And like,
My whole thing is whenever like either go somewhere or I just want to learn another language, I want to be able to say that I do not speak very good.
Yeah.
I can do that now in about 6 languages. I can tell you I don't speak the language in about 6 different languages.
yo no hablo español muy bien.
Right. No habla español.
Mi vocabulario es muy limitado.
Ah, great. Yeah. Love it.
I can read it. I can read it a lot better than I can speak it.
What, Spanish? Nice.
Yeah.
I cannot say I am at all adept in Spanish. I was decent at French when I took it. But I will always and forever, unfortunately for our dear hostess here, I will always butcher Swedish. And I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know any Swedish words
I can
except for the curses.
Except for curses. I can tell you I don't
What curse words then?
You know, tell them.
like you're on, like put on the spot, you forget everything. Javna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is pretty much like the English Fuck.
Yes, Javna. Fita.
Oh, that's a good one. That
That's
is
a really bad one.
that's a really bad one, but it's good to have when you're angry.
It's like to see you next Tuesday kind of thing.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yep. Those are the two Swedish words I know.
that's okay.
I can tell you I don't speak Swedish. I am much Swedish. But
I know. Sumimasen. Nihongo ga wakarimasen. Sorry. Sorry, I don't understand Japanese. But I know, like, good evening, good morning, thank you very much in Japanese.
Please and your thank yous, your left and your right. Where is the
I don't even know what
Those are important ones.
Yeah.
The important stuff.
Building a glass house? Oh, because the hallways get really dark.
Yes, but I decided to change the wall height because it looked weird. So I have to have other windows now that are shorter. But as I said, this is a creative process. Like I go along as I go.
It's very organic the way that she does.
So
I definitely see what you were saying yesterday about everything being symmetrical.
yes, I love symmetry.
Don't we all?
Oh yes, it's lovely. Oh, I guess that part of the wall didn't get any. There we go. So yeah, it's like a glass house, but it's just because otherwise it would be very dark and, as you can see.
Yeah.
So that natural light.
So I entered a free tattoo contest. I don't think I got it, but the person hosting it did an Instagram live story,
Uh-huh.
and she said that anyone who entered the contest is going to get a gift for Christmas. And I was like, well, that's really cute. Thank you.
That's
So
sweet.
probably like a discount because tattoos are not cheap.
No, tattoos are expensive. But well,
I think my most expensive one was probably the Ouroboros one, and because that took about 2.5 hours.
ah,
I
Yeah.
to think how much Kyo has spent.
oh my
I
god.
don't know. I think he has enough money to be able to spend money on tattoos.
True, but it'd be a lot.
Yeah, I know Shinya probably. I think out of all the members of that band, I think Shinya's probably the wealthiest, just because he looks like he is. And I remember he was doing an interview, and he was saying like his favorite designer is Ann Demeulemeester, and I was like, well, let's look up that website. And it is very expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, remember when he did the modeling for Ancient Alpha?
Yep. And even Kyo wears like Gucci and Chanel things. So.
Oh, speaking of Gucci and Chanel.
Yeah, exactly. Our favorite ship wears those two.
Really, really good play. And yeah, they did the Gucci and Chanel.
Yeah. Our favorite ship wears those two brands.
Yeah, that's it. One's Gucci, the other's Chanel.
Yeah. And there are spokespersons for it
Yeah,
too.
there's spokespersons for the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And yep,
I know that Kill wore a whole Chanel suit in one of his Sukekio shows.
really.
Oh.
I think so. And that can't be cheap.
No.
No, that it can't.
Oh yeah, the coats on Andamulity, start looking at their website now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like about $3,000. So, can you imagine spending that much on a coat?
No.
I can't imagine spending more than like $80 on a coat.
No, exactly. I would wanna, and I would debate that for myself. Like, I would be like, why am I spending this much money on that?
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, I
Coats
would
should be
try
like,
to go to like Target and get it for half that, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm
Target has some good basics.
I love Target.
yes, Target's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Target in Sweden? Probably not.
No, we don't. I know it before from my travels to your country. So, but I love Target. I wish we had it here.
Yeah, it's Sweden. Get Target.
Yes, exactly. We want Target.
I think it would do well internationally.
I do too.
I think so too.
It does well domestically.
Mm-hmm.
There's one close to me in Fairfield, which you don't know where that is, but
There's one about 15 minutes from me.
Yeah, isn't there one
Yeah,
that
it's not
you
Sweden.
took me to?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other ones, like within driving distance, but that's the one I go to.
I know. I know there's a Haagen-Dazs place near where you are, Marlene. Somewhere near the Brunswickses. But I don't remember. I don't remember which one, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. There's
There's
like three of them. And
There's New Brunswick, East Brunswick, and North Brunswick, I
yeah,
think.
there's also a South Brunswick, but I don't
So
know
that's
if it's
two.
the official name of a town. It's more of an area.
Mm.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of those.
Haagen-Dazs is so good.
It's really good, and you know, it's the only brand that I've seen, at least around my area, that has a green tea ice cream that you can find in the grocery store.
It's in North Brunswick,
Okay.
on Shops Boulevard, wherever that is.
Okay. I know where that is. Yeah, it's a strip mall.
Did we
Oh,
ever
okay.
go
Yeah,
there?
when I was in the hospital in New Brunswick, my mom would take me to go get ice cream, because they let me out. They let me out sometimes, so I was like, I'm an adult.
Okay, oh gosh. No, I don't think we went there.
Okay.
Across from, do you remember where Trader Joe's is?
Yes.
It's on the
No.
other side of the highway.
Oh, yeah, we never went to that side of the highway.
Trader Joe's, that'd be a bit of a trek, but
No, have you been around this way? Like, did you go around the North Brunswick, New Brunswick, East Brunswick, like, areas while you were in the vicinity, other than going to see for ice cream or anything like that?
no. My friend went to Rutgers there, though.
Okay, nice.
Everyone knows Rutgers.
Yes, everyone knows Rutgers College.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it that college that, like, you know, we always see banners of in Yorktown?
My neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you drive anywhere in New Jersey, you're bound to see someone with a big red R bumper sticker.
Yep. That is true. I know Rutgers graduates myself. Scarlet Pinnigans.
I've only seen one Monty Python movie, and that is The Holy Grail.
There you go.
Oh, good one.
Oh, good one.
Yep.
Tell talk about Monty Python, let me go to. Let's see. Like this is a good. This is a fun little thing from actually Life of Brian.
Oh yeah. You're gonna have to cut that out when you post your stream.
Yeah.
I have seen this clip, yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah. I think everyone knows
If we're
this clip.
keeping it family friendly, I don't know.
Yeah, well, but okay, we know another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reference the rabbit in the Holy Grail a lot.
Do you? Wonderful.
Yeah. Because that was an evil rabbit.
It
Mhm.
was an evil bunny rabbit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Tis but a
verify my age.
But yeah, Black Knight.
Never mind, I give up. YouTube doesn't like me today. But like that's one of my favorite scenes from no, from the Holy Grail. What you gonna do? Bleed on me? Because the Black Knight is actually referenced in the game that I played yesterday, Spelunky. If you're lucky to come to a dead level, that's like it's a level where a lot of gravestones and vampires and things, and you find the secret entrance. You go to the haunted castle, and in the haunted castles we have the Black Knight. And he's a reference to the one from the Monty Python film. So there you go.
It's a great movie, but sometimes the humor was a little. I didn't understand it because English humor is very, very different than American humor.
It's very dry.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like it's a whole other country.
It is a whole other country.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then it's like the similar token. Yeah, you wouldn't have to learn a different language.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nice. Also, Ireland, you generally wouldn't have to learn a new language.
But
Mm-hmm.
you have to learn different phrases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aren't said in the same way. But then again, there's parts of the U.S. where we would have to spend.
I know, some people call soda pop, which is very strange to me.
Right. Well, even within our state, we have the whole Taylor ham.
Oh god, the whole ham thing.
It's a tail ham for me. That makes sense.
I don't understand nothing of this ham business.
It's the same meat, but different areas. Of
Yeah, I know, but
That's it.
Northern New Jersey says Taylor ham, and like Central and South Jersey say corporal.
mm-hmm.
And even in diners, you'll see like a difference. Like North Jersey, you'll see Taylor ham, but in South Jersey, it's corporal.
It's interesting that
That's the
just
debate.
like
The
such.
debate that's never gonna end.
It's interesting that it's like such differences in the same state.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true.
So yeah.
And I don't think you can really find it anywhere else other than this state.
But I have tried it.
No, actually, I was in Connecticut for a movie premiere, and I went to a diner and they had Taylor ham, which was surprising to me. Yeah.
No, I have had it.
I was really surprised. Like, well, Connecticut's not that far from New Jersey, but neither is New York, but I don't think you can get it in New York.
Yeah. The diner has it.
Yeah, I guess most diners in Jersey.
Yeah, there's like so many diners in this
It's
state.
a very diner state.
There's like so many.
Yeah.
When Alfredo first came here, he was like, "Why are there so many diners?" And I was like, "I don't know, don't question it." But my favorite moment of him ever being here is when I had to get gas. He in the car with me, and I was just getting my gas, and he's like, "Are you gonna get out of the car?" And I was like, "Why? Why would I do that?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think Oregon now." I was like, yeah, but he was so confused. He was like, "Well, how are you gonna pump your gas?" And I was like, "What do you even mean by that?" And he's like, "Oh, like what do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh no, they do that for us."
In Sweden, they don't.
It's most of the world they don't. It's just I feel like only New Jersey. We're a different place.
Only in Jersey.
Our state mascot is literally a devil, so
Yeah, that's true.
it's the Jersey Devil as part of the time difference.
Yeah, I know about the Jersey Devil.
Our hockey team is the Devils. Not that I know anything about.
Mhm.
I don't know much about sports, but I know that they're the Jersey Devils.
Mhm.
It's really big in Japan. That's so strange to me. Because I think most sports are really boring to watch, but baseball is like probably one of the most boring for me. But Japan really, you've seen it in a lot of anime too. They like play baseball. I don't know if you've ever seen Higurashi no Nakugoro ni. That was an anime. It's very dark, but they play baseball. And you know, it's really big in Japan, and it's not so big here. Our thing is football, which I had to watch a lot of football games being in the marching band. I still don't know how that game is played, and I watched it for 4 years. Yeah, baseball and basketball are pretty straightforward sports, but football, the the
Oh, you mean
cheerleaders
American
like do
football?
this cheer, and it was like first and 10. Oh, it's soccer.
Yeah.
It's soccer. Yeah.
But what you call soccer, we call football.
Mhm.
So,
American football. But yeah, the cheerleaders would do this cheer, and it was like first and 10, do it again, we want a touchdown. And I asked them what that meant, and they're like, "Oh, it's the first down." And I was like, "What does that mean?" And they're like, "It's 10 yards." And I was like, "What? Is that why they stop all the time?" If you've ever watched a football game, they stop after every time they throw a ball. And I was like,
yeah.
this doesn't seem very entertaining to me.
I don't. I have watched the football game once, partly, and I didn't understand what I was watching. Um, it seems very like the rules and how they play. It seems very complicated.
Yeah, I just really like being in the marching band.
Well,
Well, I started out on the bass, but then there was another bassist, so my band director, not in the marching section, no, but yes. There's the marching section, and then there's the pit, which is what I was in. It's like the side. There's instruments that you play in the pit you can't really march around with, like
oh,
the timpani. So I started out on bass, and then someone was like, "Oh, I'm actually a bassist as well, so I'll play the bass drum for the first part, but then I want to play bass for the other three. And I was like, okay, I don't know how to play any of their instruments. So my band director was like, Steve, I think you would like playing mallets, which is like the xylophone.
Oh, okay.
But my first mallet instrument was the vibraphone, which is similar to a xylophone, but it has a motor on the bottom that you press down and it like resonates more.
Oh.
And it's made out of metal instead of wood. So that was the first mallet instrument I played, and I played that all throughout high school and then one semester in college. Well, mallet instruments in general. So like the vibraphone, xylophone, marimba, glockenspiel, they're all similar.
Mhm.
But that's what I played. They're very expensive instruments, though. I would like to get one, but they're thousands of dollars.
Oh.
So I want a Toshi replica bass.
That would be amazing and probably also very expensive.
Hmm.
I want to figure out how to make a bass so I can make the bass that he used in the Myaku music video, the lobster one.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one. It's the most interesting bass I've really ever seen.
Yeah.
But I like the one that he has, like the black and white one that's like the V shape. I like that one too, the 5-string.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I like the one with this, like the white body that he used in the final music video. I like that one too. I like,
Such really interesting designs for their guitars.
yes, Koto's, Ganesha guitar. I like that
Yeah,
one
the
too.
Ganesha guitar. And I'm also thinking of just J-rockers in general, like Koji Ellis there has this really interestingly designed guitars. And it's one of those things where it's like Hikaru or those types of musicians. If you see it and you know, like that's their signature thing. It's like a fingerprint specific to them. Like that's really cool and interesting.
I don't think I've ever heard any song by Malik Nazaire, but I know that Mana and Cozy are in it. And everyone really likes Mana. I see him all the time on my.
Yak was in it too.
Yeah, Skakt is a really good singer too, but then he went solo.
Oh, definitely.
Can you guess whose room this is?
Whose room is this? Oh, I think it might be a certain little Miss Hacker girl.
Mhm. Because I thought about like her computer screen and all the things.
Oh, yeah, all the colors.
Yeah, all things are tumbling around on her computer screen. Mhm.
She has a very specific look too. I love that's part of what's awesome about the design of Cowboy Bebop, just in the visuals and the way they present it, is that it's another thing where it's so specific to the characters. Like you see a certain spaceship and you know, okay, that belongs to that character. Or you see like these little, these weird colors and these happy faces, and oh, Ed's hacking into something.
Mhm.
Like it's very, signature.
Mhm.
And I think that's really awesome. It's totally unique in terms of it's not like anything any other anime has done.
No.
And it's not like anything it does within itself.
I'm trying to think of like the most unique anime I've seen.
That's hard.
I mean, Gurren Lagann, the one that I mentioned the other day or yesterday, it's my favorite. It's a mecha anime, but it's not like
Gundam or Big O.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Kennedy
So the premise
or any of those other big mech or Escaflowne.
or Code Geass, the premise of Gurren Lagann is the world, like the surface, has become uninhabitable because there's like these horrible creatures roaming around. They kill people.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone lives in like a burrow. And in the first episode, the main character figures out a way to drill through the surface, and it's not that long. It's 27 episodes. It's really good though. But it's like so. I think it was one of the best animes I've watched. So with our guy Yuri Lowenthal, who's in everything.
Yes. I know
He
that.
is in literally everything. He was Haseo in the Dot Hack series, the games. He was in. I think he was Ichigo Kurosaki in. No, he wasn't. Was he? No.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know he's in. The reason I specifically know that name is because he was one of the recast voices in, I believe it was Silent Hill 3, when they did. What they did was they did an HD quote unquote collection, except it only encompassed games 2 and 3. And because of various reasons, some of the original voices they weren't able to use, and they did recast. And I remember them saying Yuri Lowenthal was one of the recast voice actors.
Yuri Lowenthal, I think, was Ichigo's classmate, Keigo Asano. Yeah. But yeah, no, he's in everything. He just has that voice.
Voices are
I
really
think-
I was gonna say with anime, like yeah, voices are like super important. Cast a voice that doesn't match your character.
I think in Naruto Shippuden, Yuri Lowenthal was the voice of Sasuke. Yeah. Everyone knows Sasuke.
Which is the anime that has Orochimaru in it? Is that?
That's Naruto, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a cool villain guy. Sneak dude.
Yes, he is not great. But he is great, like, as a character.
Yeah, exactly.
Morally, he's not great.
No.
I think he was in a Bayonetta game. I've never played those games, though, but...
Oh.
I think he was also in a Prince of Persia game, but... yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I haven't played those.
what's that?
I haven't played those games in a while, the Prince of Persia game.
Didn't they make a movie out of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, with Jake Gyllenhaal, I think.
Oh god.
Wasn't there a lot of people complaining about it, that it was cultural appropriation and things like that?
If it was Jake Gyllenhaal, I could see why. He's not Persian.
No, of course he's not.
Oh, you know, yeah, it was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. I like him as an actor.
He was... Yeah, he was good at Donnie Darko.
Yes.
Oh, we
Yeah,
love
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Donnie
Which is very
Darko.
different than Donnie Darko, and
Which is
it's
very
also
different
really...
than Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko is
it's
so
a
good.
movie.
Yeah. Oh gosh. That movie was amazing.
It's so sad.
It is. It's very sad.
Yeah, but it's good.
It is good. He's also really good in a film called Enemy.
I've never...
Yeah. See that one.
Oh, you were saying you figured something out, you said? You were saying?
Yeah, I found that article.
What article?
The translation of the, I don't remember
Oh,
what it was originally in.
the nose camera?
The nose camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
when they gave Kyo a nose job, almost.
Yeah. Well, apparently.
Well, almost.
He had throat complaints.
Yes.
Like,
Not me.
I know. You would come off as a familiar number. This number was really attached.
That's weird.
It is weird. Well, could be a wrong number. Could always be a wrong
If it's
number.
important, I'll leave you a voicemail.
Yeah, exactly. No, they didn't even let it ring all the way.
Oh, then it probably was a wrong number.
Mm.
That's okay. Yeah, apparently in this article, Kyo had a pain in his throat and he couldn't sing,
Mhm.
and it was very bad. And it was 2 days before I guess they were supposed to do some kind of an appearance or show or something. And
Mm.
he went to the hospital and talks about his experience. And apparently
No,
they,
yeah, but it doesn't sound fun.
no, apparently not, according to this. I won't read it on stream
Okay.
because it's someone else's translation. I did save it from the website, so I can tell you about that later. But I did find it. But
Can
apparently,
always
yeah,
send a link.
yeah, hopefully it's still available. But this it's an old link from a live journal. So I don't even know if it's still up and running because that website has not been its former self for many years now.
No, I don't use
Yeah.
that very much either anymore.
So I did
I think
put it-
it's my live journal still there. It's not just active.
It's again not. Let me see if I can give it to you, Steve.
Mhm.
If
I mean, you could. Mm.
Oops.
you might be able to see.
Okay, yes, he sent it.
Okay.
I shall read, but not out loud.
No, thanks.
Oh, you can send it to me too.
The nose
Yeah, I
camera.
left it in Viber for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I will read it out loud.
No.
I'm just kidding.
So going back to a conversation we had about an hour ago about you saying you don't know how to speak Japanese in Japanese, I know how to say I'm from America in Japanese.
Perfect.
私はアメリカから来ました。
Right. That's great. That'll do.
Yeah, no, you can tell by the accent though
Yeah.
that we're American.
No worries. They, folks. I think folks generally just appreciate if you make an effort.
Yeah.
Because I've always been afraid of going to a place and being one of those people, and they do exist, that are sort of like, oh, I'm an American and I'm not going to, speak a language or do this or do that, or you know what I mean? I mean, they're probably rare people. There are people who tend to not make any effort, and if you can't do it,
Yeah.
I would understand if you're not able, but there are some people who simply seem as though they're not willing.
No, in general, everyone was really nice when I was in Japan.
Yeah. But I think a lot of it too is like if you're a nice person, obviously people would be
Yeah.
nice. But also if you just, make an effort.
It was a bit different though. Like the culture of Japan is so different.
Yes.
than the American culture, where everyone is like so keen to talk to you all the time, and in Japan, everyone was like, minding my own business.
Yeah, everybody tends to kind of just, mind their own, but they're not unfriendly at all.
Nope.
No, they're super nice, very helpful folks.
Yeah, I went to this ramen shop that was suggested by the hotel concierge person, and the way you ordered was like from a screen, but it was all in Japanese, and I was like, I don't know how to read this.
Yeah.
But luckily, there was this very helpful Japanese man, and he was like, "Oh, I know how to. I speak English as well. I can help you." And I was like, "Well, you know,"
Yeah.
because I had.
Great. I really, I always appreciate. I've had that here too. I mean, you hear, oh, people in this city or that city or this place or that place or this way or that way, but like I've been in like New York and trying to find places to go get somewhere, and people are very helpful.
In general, yeah.
That's what we all need to be doing, is just helping each other out.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm gonna show you, Marlene, my lotus tattoo that I mentioned yesterday. It's like, no, why not? Speaking of reading Japanese, I was so concerned that I would get the wrong characters, so I kept going over. I looked at the lyric booklet. So I was very concerned. I was like, okay.
Of course.
Because people get Japanese and Chinese characters on them all the time, and it usually is like stupid foreigner.
Oh, yeah, there's a sort of joking line in, there's a film that Gact was in, Kai was in it. It's a phenomenal movie. There's a scene where Gact is with people that he's hanging around with, and one of them, who's not Japanese, gets a character tattooed on him, and part of the joke is that somebody told him it was the name of a famous samurai, and apparently, according to like everybody, it was a little bit of a giggle because it said like kitchen or something.
Oh yes, I remember that.
But yeah, I would be terrified of that happening. So let's absolutely check
Hmm.
with people who are native speakers and readers and business people. It's great.
Yes, the lyrics that I have tattooed on me specifically are near the end of the song. Ayamachi ga ikikata o koi wa shinai, eda kaku wa shiranai, tsuki wa sakusa. That's what I have.
That's awesome. Yeah, that.
Zen ga naita, ishi wa mo yuru igai, chiyu sora ni yo. And then what is believing?
Yeah. So that's the end of it, the whole end piece.
No, I just have the Ayamachi ga ikikata o kai wa shinai, gerekaku mashira.
I love the way.
Astu wa sakate. Yeah.
Okay, I love the way that he looks.
I've watched that specific performance on the Jewel Spirit Sparrow at Nippon Budokan so many times. Because it's so good.
Yeah. It's such a pretty way that they conveyed it with like the imagery of floating people in the water.
Yeah, and the lyrics translates to a mistake won't change your way of life. Be proud and let the pure white lotus blossom, which I thought was the only positive lyric they've ever
Most
had.
positive thing they've ever written.
because they are not known for their uplifting lyrics.
No, they're not.
No, despite the fact that some of their melodies are actually upbeat.
Yeah, Yukon.
That was
Well, not
exactly
that's
the
not
one
a
in my
melody.
head.
I love Yukon.
Yoko
It's
is
so
wonderful. That's another one where the visual is just pretty
yeah. Yukon Urameki,
Yes, I love Yomeki.
Cage. I think Urameki like encompasses Gauze as an album, like as a VK album.
Yeah, so great. Yeah, Cage is
Um,
still one of my
going really
all-time-
back. Isle is also very upbeat.
Yes. Cage is one of my all-time favorites. That was my what was the
I love
that bass line is pretty awesome.
It's in drop D, so the E string, the lowest string is one note low.
The other question though is, can you also play Akura Oka?
I can play that song, but I just can't play the solo.
Oh, of course.
Because the bass line in that song is pretty straightforward. But then the solo is just like, how do I make my fingers move this fast?
I don't know. Now, here's the question. Were you at, I'm assuming you were, whatever show, but I don't remember specifically the venue or the year. The one time they were there for 3 days straight and they had the meet and greets afterward. Right, it was in like November, and it was right at like the tail. You were at the tail end of a hurricane.
I don't remember that. The only concert I didn't go to was the one in 2010 when they played with Apocalyptica.
Oh, I went to that one.
Because I was in the hospital.
Oh
so
gosh.
that's when Di visited me.
Oh, that was then. Oh my gosh.
I had the tickets and everything for that show.
Oh man.
I was so ready to go.
Oh.
And then my mom actually, she got in contact with someone from the band, someone from the management, and then she went to the show actually,
Oh wow.
just to get a T-shirt from the merch table signed, which has since been washed, but I have 3 signed posters, and when I went to go see them in 2011 during their August tour, they gave me the picks that they used during the show, and Shinya gave me drumsticks. We're talking too much about Deering Gray. We should be talking about Teddy's house building.
That's okay. I don't mind.
That is a really beautiful bedroom.
Well, that is Faye's bedroom. It's going in gold and yellows.
It looks very warm.
It
It's a very
is.
warm bedroom.
It is.
Wow, she's gonna love it.
So yeah, and I have started with Jet and his bonsais.
I know, I was watching you do the bonsai.
Jet, the one that looks like a big brute. This one. He loves his bonsai trees.
They're all frozen in time.
Yeah. Well, we can move them. We can get them moving.
Jet and his bonsai.
So yeah. So this is Faye's bedroom. It's
I love that red hair. I don't know who that is, but I like the red hair.
It's Edward.
It's a Maud, her hair.
Oh, the one with the really long name that she gave herself.
Yeah. And of course she has those anime cheeks, and I found a mod for that too.
They're all getting to know each other. How nice.
Mhm.
Teddy, I don't think I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
I see you talking.
Maybe because you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
I heard her talking on the phone before though. No. Well, I don't.
Well, I'm not saying anything until
Oh,
now.
now I can. It's. Yeah. Okay.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. It's a mod, her hair.
With the corgi, my fave.
Yeah, that's Ein. He's really smart and he's lying down.
I might not be able to stay so late today, but I'll stay as long as I can just because.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
That's okay.
And it's really late for you, technically. Well, probably it's really early, I guess.
Yeah, it's really early.
Very early.
3:30 in the morning. Well, yeah.
A pleasant conversation. Well, that's nice.
Hmm?
They're having a pleasant conversation.
Where did Faye go? Oh,
Very played. Oh, I'll tell now, but it did say that.
top part? What are we talking about now?
There was a thing on top of your screen that had their pictures in it, and it said pleasant conversation.
Yeah, they're having a pleasant conversation. The big room of nothingness.
They're enjoying the big room of nothingness.
Because it's not finished. Oh, I guess Ein is out on a boat.
He doesn't have another mission, does he?
No, let's see where's he going. Oh, it could be he's gonna go eat. The food is over here.
I want to adopt. I want to adopt a corgi now.
Oh, he's actually gonna see Faye.
Oh no, I didn't. Forgot about that. Maybe I'll go to.
Yeah.
It's literally you drive up the street from my house for like a minute, and then it's right there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bet you.
I know you don't know my town, but
I don't.
it's really small. But there is a 7-Eleven
Hi. What?
next to a really good chocolate place.
Oh yeah. Definitely coming to see her now.
Okay,
Their
let's
chocolate is so
find the
good.
shorts.
Called Bravo.
Oh yeah, the shorts.
They should be in here now.
I hope it's not those ones that are. There is a specific scene where one sees Spike in his boxers as he's washing his clothes.
Well, it happens.
It does. I wanted those boxers.
There's a loincloth. Oh my goodness.
There's a fundoshi.
Oh yes, they look like that.
Oh, that's very Japanese.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
oh, there it is. Doshi.
That's it.
Yeah. I thought it was a one. But no. Yeah, Sora's. It doesn't look very comfortable.
No, it probably ain't either. Oh, nose is running again. I did put them in. They should be there.
I hope it's not those ones that.
Could be. With my luck, they probably are those ones. Well, worst case scenario, it's always these.
I think the last Sims game I played was Sims 3.
Yeah, a lot of people like
I have
Sims
it
3.
somewhere. I have no idea where it is though.
I have Sims 3 too, but I haven't really played it.
My first Sims game was Sims 2 for like a Windows something ridiculous, really early. I think it was also on the PlayStation as well, but I never played on that. I had it on my computer. I just really loved designing the houses, and then didn't really like enjoying. I didn't enjoy actually playing the game. I just like designing the houses.
Ah, you builder.
Yeah, so that'd be my role in Fortnite.
Yeah,
Building
but that's
ridiculous
okay.
mansion.
Oh,
The act-
I can't use them. Look what happens to him. I screwed up the mesh, I think. Yeah. But I must say, otherwise I did a good job. They look good otherwise. Sorry, you can't have your stripy shorts at the moment. Oh, he seems to be very happy. But I can show you the picture I'm talking about. He is doing his laundry. Okay, I have notifications. Oh, okay, people are. So let's see. This is the picture. Spike doing laundry in his stripy shorts.
Well, that's something, and it's honestly something I've probably done.
Yeah, but I can't get, like, I can't see his stripy shorts. Yeah, Mr. Cool Guy who's not so cool. Oh, look at him. He has bunny slippers. What can I say?
Well, they really got to know each other real quick. They're soulmates now.
Yeah, those two are married. That's why. Yes.
Well, when you know, you know.
Mhm.
Which is the phrase we uttered a lot yesterday.
Yes, it is.
But not in regards to this.
No, when you know, you know. Okay, let's continue. At least give them beds so they have somewhere to sleep, these poor people.
Yeah, I put on my Facebook and Twitter
Yeah.
about the stream tonight, and I said, what happens when the crew of the Bebop leave a life in space for a life in Del Sol Valley? Tune in to find out. Right now, they're getting reacquainted, or in some cases, acquainted.
Mhm.
Getting a house built.
Mhm.
I always joke with Teddy that her Sims and her other games, they always hire the same decorator and landscaper because they've heard such great things about them. Everybody in town ends up using the same person.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
look at that awesome thing to your house. I want that.
Could you come over here
I
so
would
we
paint
can
everything
film
black.
you?
What's that?
The cat.
I would paint everything black. I had black walls in your room for a while, and then I painted them gray. So not much of a difference. I like the monochrome kind of look.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
I
no.
wear a whole I'm wearing black right now.
Same.
Yeah.
Black and purple.
I recently bought some purple shirts because I never really had purple on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try wear purple, and it looks good on me. So it is a nice. It was my favorite color for a while. Now it's my favorite color, green, which I also occasionally. It's green's good.
Also a good one.
Nice emerald. It was the ring I proposed to Alfredo with, an emerald ring.
Oh.
It's his birthstone.
Oh.
And he said it's real. He said it's nice, but it's too flashy. And I was like, okay, whatever. We can get another ring. So we bought these rings on. Like, no. And I was like, yeah. Because generally men, I don't think wear engagement rings anyway. But I don't think so.
Not everybody does.
My sister wears hers around, like, as a necklace. She's not a ring person, I guess.
Some people aren't, or some people can't wear them. Like,
Yeah,
there's
that's true.
certain jobs or anything.
Yeah. If you're working with your, like, machinery, probably not a good idea to wear a ring.
Yeah.
It will rip your finger off, and that does not sound like a pleasant.
No, that does not sound very pleasant.
Oh, Ed. There we go. Wonder where she was. I really like Jed's bed.
Yeah, I gave him a round bed.
Yeah.
And I put him to bed because he actually was hysterical.
I saw that he was getting very playful.
Mhm.
Your Sims can actually die if they get to.
Yeah, no, they can have sensory, emotional overload.
Is that a new feature in The Sims 4?
Yeah, I think so. But there are mods for it. But I think my mod needs to be updated. It doesn't work as good as it used to. But so I have to update the mod. Because they always, like, when they have a big update on Sims, you always have to check for broken mods. Always. Oh, bed to give to Ed.
It's hard to figure out for her.
Yeah, it is.
Ed's really just off the wall eccentric.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm opposed to Steve.
Yeah. She's very eccentric. She's.
Yes, a girl named Edward.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is a hacker.
Not.
Who's a hacker.
The only other Edward I know is Edward Alphonse. Pull that up.
That's true.
Edward and Alphonse, yeah.
That's right, Edward and Alphonse. Now, did you see the live action of that?
I did not.
I saw part of it, but I'm not super duper familiar with the anime. I've seen some of it, but I'm not familiar enough to say whether it was a very faithful adaptation. But it looked good.
Well, that's always good.
Yeah, to me it looked like.
Oh, I guess they
what it was
woohooed.
supposed to be. Yeah, I thought they did a really good job, like on Al and stuff.
So, yeah.
Well, he's just a suit of armor.
What's that?
He's just a suit of armor.
Yeah. Suit of armor with a soul.
Yeah, they tried to bring their mom back to life. Even though everyone's like, don't bring a dead person back to life without naming his
Right.
laws of exchange.
Yeah,
And Edward lost his arm and leg, and then Alphonse lost his entire body.
Oh, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, that's
I haven't watched it. Is it good?
I think it's good.
Yeah, the part of it that I've seen, I haven't seen the whole thing, but the parts I've seen, I've really enjoyed.
And it's not, it's like set in Europe.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, like their version of Europe. But
Right.
it's not Japanese. Everyone has like European names.
Yeah, like Edward and Alphonse are their names. Have you seen Monster? Yeah.
No.
That's a really good one that a lot of people
you seen
Frozen in a hug.
Oh, look at that. Which one?
have you seen Parasite?
I've seen the Korean movie Parasite.
Oh, Parasite the anime is
No, I've
spelled
heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Parasyt.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen
It's pretty good,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, no, it was really good. It was short too, so
it. Oh,
just one season. I think it was like
13 episodes or something.
yeah, because animes are like either 13, 26, or a million.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I know Candidate for Goddess was an English title anyway. It was only 13, I think it was. But no, I'll have to check out Parasite. Yeah, definitely check
Oh.
out Monsters. It's really good.
I think Parasite is 24 episodes. It's still short.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it has like live action like film adaptations, but I've never seen them. So
Oh, okay.
it's a Celebrity House.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely an awesome cat.
You would have to hire someone to clean it. It would take a long time. It would take a long time to clean it by yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People can afford a house like this and can afford it.
Love to afford a house like this.
That would be really nice.
Oh yeah, that
Figure out
would.
how to get the mother load sheet to work in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to sync those. I thought I was like. Is there anything else here? Some more sticking out. What's that? Oh, lamps.
I'm so excited to see what this house is gonna look like when it's completely done.
Yeah, this will take a little bit of time since it's big. uh-huh. So this is a ongoing series here. So,
But it's starting to come together, like Brent's areas.
yeah, his area is pretty much done.
Yeah, but it's also awesome looking. Jets is really starting to come together.
Oh, I guess he went to see Faye, our little corgi. So, yeah.
Right, that's right. He's gonna share it.
Yeah. Yeah, put in a bed for him. Since he likes sofas, so one that looks like a sofa.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah. Otherwise I don't know what else to do right now. Sort of losing my inspiration a little bit.
Well, why not have them go about doing some things
Sure.
and roam around and see what they get up to?
Well, some of them are asleep. Those are flirting.
Aw. Well, of course they're flirting. Aw, look at that. Oh, Spike, you devil. Ooh. Shoulder massage.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about garbage.
What'd you say, Steve?
So they're talking about garbage.
Yeah, well, of course they
Our
are.
speech bubble had a trash can.
Oh, he wants to take a walk. Okay. Wake up. Take the dog for a walk.
I've only ever had dachshunds.
Oh, you have? Aw.
Yeah, not anymore, but I've only ever had the little wiener dogs. I see no one is streaking today, and
That's a good thing.
Well, Faye's asleep, so that's what.
I
Faye is asleep. That's why she's not streaking.
Yeah, Faye's asleep. That's why she isn't streaking tonight.
Come on, he wants to take you on walks, so let the lovebirds be alone. I woke up Jet so he could take you for a walk, doggy.
that dog walking animation is really cute.
It really is.
Welsh corgi.
Yeah.
There we go. Going for a walk.
Not a suit.
His winter coat, I think.
Oh, it looks like a suit.
Yeah, but it's cold outside, so. Yep. They're going for a walk. Dog is walking right through the bushes.
I knew you were smart, Lion. I didn't know you were that smart.
Apparently he is. So yeah, she will probably go to school soon. Yeah, 2 hours.
Did she do her homework?
Don't know.
I
Let's see.
don't miss home.
No, she has no homework, so she must have
I
done
don't
it.
miss homework.
No. Who would miss homework?
I don't miss being in school either.
Same.
Going to college twice was enough.
Yeah.
No,
This occupational therapy assistant program was only 2 years, but it was so intensive. So much.
she's fine. There you two standing in the middle of the street. Yeah. You even have cameras here.
Oh, yeah.
Surveillance. You going potty in the middle of the street? Yeah, he did. Big old pee. Ein and a poop.
Oh gosh, really, really not.
Is that in your inventory now?
Oh god.
It's in his inventory.
Oh my god. Can't you throw it away or do you have to sell it?
I think we need to go home first. Let's see. Um, leash and then go home. We only have to throw it in the trash, I guess.
You're a wacky game.
The Simpsons is pretty mild.
It's just bizarre.
Yeah, dogs relaxing in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well. Let's see if we can throw it away in the trash can. Where is the trash can? Could be in inventory.
Love that TV.
I like this room in general.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, the monochrome look.
Yeah,
It was so nice. Checkerboard.
Yes. My kitchen floor is like that.
Mhm.
My kitchen floor is not. It's no time. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to start getting ready for bed.
Yeah, well, I will soon go too because it is Monday tomorrow. I just have to take care of the dog poop here.
It was nice not having to type everything and Marlene read it.
Well, it was really nice talking to you.
Yes, we developed a good system.
Yes.
I'm glad we were able to do it.
But you are welcome whenever you want to come and talk on the stream.
Of course.
So,
I'll stop by whenever you're streaming.
well, I will stream again tomorrow, but I will probably stream earlier.
Okay.
So yeah,
I will be in there.
you're welcome.
Alright. Well, it was very nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was very nice talking to you too.
Have a great night.
Great, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, that was very much fun. Are they coming home anytime soon, these people? Well, thank you so much for you who came and watched. And sorry I didn't say so much, but people were talking a lot, and I didn't really know what to say when they started talking about the concerts because, like, I've never been to a Dion Gray concert. And yes, but so yeah, so no, so but it was fun listening to these two travel on about Dion Gray and all kind of other stuff. So yeah, um, so that was very fun. And for you who came and watched, thank you very much. And I hope you come back because I will continue with this house. And as I said, feel free to ask questions or give tips or whatever. And I hope you have a great day, night, morning, wherever you are. And I say good night and bye bye.